once there was a wombat called Bruce. Bruce Boringen Bartholomew van Boomfen. And every morning, Bruce would not get up. He'd go to bed. And in the evening, Bruce would get up and stand at the edge of his burrow, and he'd have a scratch and a sniff and a look around. And he wouldn't ask himself, am I lovable? Is the world safe? Bruce Boeringen Bartholomew van Boomfen would ask himself, where will I dig today? And off he'd go, down the hill and into the valley, and there Bruce would have a look and dig a hole. And after he'd dug a hole, he'd leave a dropping, a scat, a guano, a poop, a ticket. He'd leave a ticket, and the ticket would say, Bruce was here. Mysteriously, wondrously, uniquely, Bruce's ticket would be square. And then he'd leave and go up a little bit further to where the trees were, and there he'd look around, have a scratch, have a sniff, and dig a hole. And after he'd dig a hole, he'd leave a ticket, and the ticket would say, Bruce was here. And then he'd climb a hill. He'd have a look around, scratch and a sniff, and he'd dig a hole, and he'd leave a ticket. Bruce was here. And then he'd climb to the top of the mountain where there's an amazing view. He'd have a scratch and a sniff. And then he'd dig a hole and leave a ticket. Bruce was here. That was until the winds changed, the rain stopped, and the streams dried up. The climate had turned, it had changed. It was not like anything ever before. And so Bruce dug deeper and deeper, so that his friends, all those that don't belong in wombat holes, who hop or scurry, came to his hole and entered and would go down, deep, deep down to where the ground met the water, and there they'd drink. And when the fires came, when those fires came, the ones that burnt everything, Bruce's friends, those who scurry and hop and don't belong in wombat holes, Bruce welcomed them. And when the fire came and burnt over and burnt everything, they were safe, even from the scorching, piercing heat.